Hello everyone and welcome to this week's video tutorial. This would be bot number 1 in the book, and it would again deal with the central cannon with third pawn advancement, the screen horse defense with third pawn advancement also. In section 1, as with the previous two bots, red would use the 5-hit cannons and black would move the left elephant variation. So without further ado, let us begin. Central cannon, screen horse, p3 plus 1, p3 plus 1, c8 plus 4. Now another option for red at this point would be to play h8 plus 9. If black continues 1, red could push the pawn forward, e7, c8 equals to 7, and this would transposition back to the main line. 4, e7 plus 5, h8 plus 9, p1 plus 1. Now, advancing the pawn, one of the ideas behind making this move was that black would limit the development of this horse and also give this chariot an opportunity to play r1 plus 3 to dislodge the red cannon. It's one effective tactical combination in similar situations, especially when the enemy had advanced the cannon across the river to his pawn rank. Now, h3 plus 4, would it be a good idea, as black would now threaten to play p3 plus 1 to attack the cannon? Let's see. Red will play r9 plus 1, p3 plus 1, attack. Push the pawn across the river. Black would have used up 1, 2, 3 moves, and this chariot will now threaten the cannon and also attack the horse, thus capturing the pawn later on. r8 plus 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's also another idea. Possible. So black's 3 moves of pushing the pawn forward will become useless. So that is why h3 plus 4 is not a good idea. Instead, p1 plus 1 might be better. And red continues with c8 equals to 7, pressurizing the elephant. Now this would be the position of discussion. Two main variations, r1 plus 3 and r1 equals to 2. Now in r1 plus 3, variation A, r1 plus 3, black would immediately try to dislodge the cannon, and red would offer a trade of cannons in this situation, and after accepting, black would play c8 equals to 9. Now this would appear to be a loss of tempo, but in actual fact it would be a good move to allow black to readjust his formation, because after trading chariots, this cannon will now be protecting the horse and also allow the horse to be developed in another manner. So let's say after trading, red will now retreat his cannon to move to the flank to attack this flank. Now another option would be to play r8 plus 1. The idea is to force black to play a4 plus 5. Thus black would have trouble developing the horse as a cross-balanced horse. Black can always develop the horse from the central file. Black will still be in contention, and the earlier moves made would become seemingly obsolete. r8 minus 6 is shown, and black could push the pawn forward to start his counter. Now this would be a better move in this situation. Now, because if black first played h8 plus 6, now attack with his horse, p3 plus 1, equals to 4 to threaten the horse. Move the horse to safety, preparing to trade pawns. Retreat. As can be seen, the horse has been very busy, but now it has achieved quite a good position. Threatening the cannon. Block. r4 plus 7. 1, 2, 3 pieces are prepared to storm black's left flank, guarded by these 2 pieces. Now, have the superior material power in this section, but there will be many mischief. So black, on the other hand, will not have much going on. Simply by pushing a pawn across the river, red can simply play. So h8+6 is not a good idea, comparatively speaking. So goes to 2 to attack the horse. The horse cannot move here, otherwise this would be an immediate fork. 2+7. Cross palace horse, h3+4. Preparing to storm this flank. p3+1, h4+3, capturing the pawn. Black counters aggressively. 5. Shooting the cannon. This move is a good move by red, because now not only would he deal with the issue of the pawn that has just crossed the river, there's always a potential of attacking with p5+1. Because if the horse moved, p5+1 would happen. Black cannot play c9 goes to 5, etc. And red will have some momentum going on in this area. This one, after trading chariots, red will refuse. Both our colors are roughly equal. Black has a congested position, but a pawn that crossed the river and prepared to attack for the elbow horse at any time. So will now become gaining momentum and slowly rise to the climax in the mid game. So this will bring us to the end of variation A. Now 1 equals to 2 is played. To 8. Now, therefore, because this move was made, black could always play c2+4 to form a blockade. So that is why another idea would be to play r2+6 instead, keeping the chariot unmoved, so that deal with the situation in a more versatile manner. And indeed, this is a very exciting variation. So, fortunately, it was not discussed. c2+4 blockade. Trade off chariots, red refuses. Protect, preparing to play c9 -1 to attack. p3+1. 2. 3+4. Blocking the elephant from capturing the pawn. And p3+1. Very simple attack. If red tried to play h3+4, capturing, because the horse had moved, there will be no piece protecting central cannon. Black would immediately jump into action. He will now gain a central cannon. Now this would bring unnecessary trouble to red. Black is not in a hurry. Trade chariot. Instead, he will capture the cannon. And red will now move the king to safety, but black will have other ideas in store, playing c8-1 for this very versatile move. Not only would it prevent the chariot from attacking, it could also be prepared to deliver a check. So, and afterwards threaten to capture the cannon. Black would have much potential for a counter attack. So, 1. Treats the horse to attack the red horse. Counter. Black doubles down. Again doubles down. Colors will not change their moves, and according to the rules in Xiangqi, this will be a draw because neither color would want to change their moves. So this is one of the opening drawing lines in the past between experts who draw rather than fight it out. So this will bring us to the end of this spot. A short recap. First to 7 would be the position of discussion after black had played p1+1 and was ready to play r1+2. Despite black's evil intentions, red would play c equals to 7 and be prepared to trade chariots if black did play r1+3, and it would lines. The situation, there will be much material exchanges very early on, and the situation will become diffused. Both colors are approximately equal. Variation B, r1 equals to 2, r9 equals to 8, a little bit has been criticized because black would obviously form a 8, and in the end still have a game. It will be a draw, so this would not be what red would have. So I hope you've enjoyed this short video. If you like the work that I've been doing, please do subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs